Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. Track 6, The Rotten Apple. Apple ain't rotten to me. This is ripe. Flat 8.
8+, ding me baby.
Oh, man. So, this is my favorite song. Well, it's a tie. It's a tie.
It's in my top 5 highest rated songs on the album.
Okay, it's tied for a favorite song for me.
Okay.
This beat is such emo Mel writing music.
Oh my God.
I'm a huge fan of this beat.
This beat
huge
and
fan.
Low key, a very catchy sort of chorus. Like,
yes. Oh, absolutely.
It's a depressed gangster classic.
I'm still like caught up in this New York energy with this though.
Yes.
I'm in New York. He put me in New York.
When you talk about this being a love letter to New York earlier, like this is a song that definitely comes to mind. Like not just the lyrics and like obviously like the chorus, the rotten apple made me like this. I don't give a fuck. It's also the beat to me just seems like old New York.
Word.
We were talking in season 2. You were asking me like, does Empire State of Mind sound like New York to me?
Mm-hmm.
The Jay-Z song with Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
It does not.
Right.
Neither does that City of Gods.
I said
this
I don't want to talk about that, man.
This album sounds like New York.
Word. In all of its grime and glamour, I suppose.
Yes.
You know.
But that burn out.
That reminds me of something, and it's been killing me all week because I could never quite put a finger on it.
I just love that riff. Like it's Alchemist landed on a money riff with this sample because it's like it's like sort of like low key, but there's something that just allows P to stunt, threaten, and then also vent.
There's I want to say, because folks, call in 718-635-0743 if you can think of any songs that have a similar riff, because this is the closest thing I got, but this is not what I'm thinking of. I know it's not. So like that reminds me of the bass line on this.
Oh.
But that's that Childish Gambino, okay? That Terrified. And that's not the song I'm thinking about. It's something else, and it's like a higher key or like a higher or a different melody, because whatever I'm thinking about is like okay, which is different from but I cannot figure it out. It's like it's something I've heard before. But anyway, this beat is mine.
Let's let him hear some of the beat. I brought in Sean Price did a remix. He didn't change, like he didn't just rap over the beat. He left Prodigy's at least his first verse in, and he comes in as like a feature, basically. So
got it.
This is the Rotten Apple remix featuring Sean Price, but it's from the Sean Price, I think, Master P mixtape. I isolated Sean's verse specifically because people can hear Prodigy's verse on the album.
Right. All right, here it is.
Master P.
Wait, Mel.
Oh, wait, right, my bad. So please don't take my junior captain title away. What did Kanye say to Jay? He was like, please don't hurt me. He said something on stage in 2016 that was, I mean, it wasn't funny because he was having a meltdown, but it was funny.
Jay-Z, please don't send your shooters.
Right. You
I know you got shooters. Please don't send your shooters.
It was something with like the inflection of his voice that was like very funny to me. But anyway, hold on, let me get the proper what's the name in here.
Mel has the unshot. He got the unshot version. By accident.
But no, I got the right version because I kept it, and now I'm trying. Where did I put it? Oh no,
it's in your email.
Well, I know it's there, but no, I got it. I downloaded it. It's here. What did I put?
Can we just get it out of your email and hear it?
I'm disappointed.
The audience doesn't want to hear you look for it.
They don't. But folks, believe me, I had it.
They don't care. They don't give a shit. They just want to hear it.
Okay. Here it is. I've re-downloaded it. Where did I even put it? Okay, here's the chop version. I'm gonna find this thing while it's playing. Here we go.
I don't give a fuck. I shoot a nigga down and cut a nigga up. New York made me this way. I'm all about a buck. My close friends was murdered. I bulletproof my truck. Shit, New York taught me. It's no mercy. It's no letting it slide. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, New York, nigga. It's Queens, New York, nigga.
Look here, nigga. I fuck niggas up every damn day. Welcome to Bucktown, USA. Smack earth, wind, fire, and ice out your face. Take crack out your pocket and scream by raw bass. Knife game, gun game, nice with my hands. Fuck around and leave you right where you stand. Listen, punch a fan in the face and I lose the sale. Nah, I punch a fan and get sued in jail. Calm stocking, 20 sets of 10, arms locking. Pray 5 times a day, a law doctrine. You got a hot song, but your album is not popping. Fuck it, do your thing, Holmes. Money off for ringtones. Best MC that you know with no chain. Rather spit lines and sniff lines of cocaine. Yeah, I did a whole eighth in the sniff. You call it the problem, I call it the gift.
Like this, I don't give a fuck. I shoot a nigga down and cut a nigga up. New York made me this way. I'm all about a buck. My close friends was murdered. I bulletproof my truck. Shit, New York taught me. It's no mercy. It's no letting it slide. I'm so thirsty. New York, nigga.
I didn't find it. I can't find it.
Well, we don't care.
I literally moved it though. Like I was
the only person that cares is you in this scenario. Where's Oscar?
Do anybody care that I'm stressed? Okay.
Do we have an Oscar?
Y'all think I hate Griselda? Okay, that's one of my favorite songs of the year. But anyway, P is stressed too. Okay, this hook, like you said, it's deceptively catchy.
Yeah.
In all of its downbeatness,
but it's very New York made me this way. I'm all about a buck. My close friends was murdered. I bulletproof my truck.
I mean, it's delivered so he doesn't like linger on it, which makes it more effective.
It's just delivered matter of factly, and sort of everything is casual delivery on here.
Yeah,
like it's this laid back sort of style of delivery that he's doing on this, which matches the beat very well. Again, that dark sense of humor, though. He says, my brain got the smarts, my chest got the heart to fuck someone up. I make it hot. Police be on the block just because P shot some stupid
police
fuck.
Be on the block because P just shot
some stupid fuck.
Love that scheme. Big fan
of that. I pop big every time he does that,
Yeah.
And then the way the beat changes where it's like, after he says, till I blow the faux pound, burn out.
Yeah.
He says, put a little pep in their step. I got death for any redacted with the S on their chest.
That's, come on.
That's just my reflexes when you hear them shots.
See, if I gave it to a nigga, he deserved what he got. Look, my hammer got
the cure for your amnesia.
Look,
how conveniently we forget he is Black Caesar, and it's hell over in Queens. So, Black Caesar, Fred Williamson, Hell Up in Harlem, the sequel, Hell Over in Queens.
Yeah.
This is the Blaxploitation tribute mixtape, basically.
And these bars in here kind of bring me back to that space I was in when I was listening to the Infamous, that no nonsense, like that seriousness. Like,
right. Dude, the way he opens up that second... I mean,
it's the rotten apple,
Yes. The way he opens up that second verse, too. Look here, redacted, just like the energy that he brings on every verse. I mean, it's special, man.
Yeah, and like we've been alluding to since the second track, the line here, if Pac was still alive, we'd be on the same team. We got bigger fish to fry than that bitch Supreme. One, I like the line because clearly he's not trying to continue any beef with a deceased person, and he clearly has a level of respect for Pac.
Right.
But two, I was like, you hear that, Supreme? Who is Supreme? Okay. I don't know, but he got told.
This isn't Street Tale rankings, but he's referring to a gentleman by the name of Kenneth Supreme Griffith, which you can look up in your own free time because I don't publicize individuals like that. If you don't make albums, I'm only going to discuss you so much on this show.
Word. Well,
but he's a figure in Queens, a street figure, let's say.
We ain't street politics rankings and we ain't gossip rankings. We'll leave that to the academics and Vlad and whoever. Okay. Yeah, look, send your henchmen and I'm going to make a movie out of niggas, straight snuff film. I mean, come on.
Get your rub peeled? I thought it said get your rug peeled.
I ain't no telling. I wrote this later on, but the bad website was bugging for this.
The bad website's getting sued.
They ain't from New York. They ain't New York. And yes, they are getting sued. I saw the article. Google is taking them to court, okay, and winning. All right. G is trying to talk about, Google's using our lyrics without permission. First of all, they ain't show lyrics. They the rappers' lyrics. You don't own anything, okay?
Correct.
And it was transcribed by so many different white people, okay? It's like... What like it's ridiculous. We know about them, all right? The bad website, but apparently the only other note I have for this song, I don't know what listen, like first, second, third, whatever listen to the album this was, but I wrote maybe it's the caffeine and the Excedrin, maybe it's because I just heard from a girl I had a crush on in college, maybe it's me wanting to cry, nostalgia and scars, trauma, shit feel like a 10. Okay. Apparently, at some point in the week, this was a 10. So, there you go. The Rotten Apple.
Folks. This is not the cutoff point for my nostalgia, but a year later is. Like,
got it.
My cutoff point for nostalgia is Carter 3, NERD Seeing Sounds, Prodigy H&IC Part 2. Like, those are my last nostalgia albums, and then anything after that, I don't really have nostalgia for. The closest would be my first listen of Reloaded by Rock Marciano. Other than that, I don't really have like that same sense of nostalgia for any albums that came out in the last 14, 15 years.
Right.
But we're at the tail end of that nostalgia cycle for me with this album.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about nostalgia is, I guess it extends the period, the window, the older you get. Like, perhaps one day... I don't see myself ever being nostalgic about 2022. This is a bad time. Okay, there's nothing to be nostalgic about. All right. My nostalgia stops. Well, oddly enough, at this point, 2015. It's extended to 2015.
I don't even know if you can be nostalgic for 2015 yet.
It's not like nostalgic, like, I want to go back or that was a great time. But it was like, it's been enough time that I consider that to be a different period of my life.
Right. If
that makes sense. Like,
well, you're younger than I am also.
Right. I mean, at that point, like 2015, I was 22. Which feels like, oh my God, I was so young.
Right, but here's the thing. You're 6 years younger than me?
I think so.
So
I'm 28, so...
My 2008, which is my cutoff for year for nostalgia, really is technically your 2014.
Right.
Like... in age, like age I was, for instance, when this album Return of the Mac came out, I was 20 when this album came out, or I was about to turn 20, which means you were 14.
Yeah.
So the cycle's different, just based on, it's not really like the years that I have the most nostalgia for as a music listener are the years that everyone should have that nostalgia for. I think it's based on age more than anything else. Like, that's when you're most malleable, I suppose.
That's that thing. It's the nature of the concept. There was a time where I thought, I would never be nostalgic
for 2014, 2015. It was like, you know, I was thinking, oh, I got to make it. I'm a rapper. I got to get up out of here. And now I think about that time and it's like, yeah, I was trying to make it. Get up out of there. You know? Clearly I didn't succeed, but like now I'm somewhat nostalgic for that time because I still felt like I had my whole life ahead of me. I had hope. I didn't know that I was a failure yet. It's getting dark. You got anything else about this?
It's the Rotten Apple.
It's the Rotten Apple. It's the perfect place for this to be dark. Okay. Yeah. I'm like chilling in the apple with the worm, just like smoking, being downtrodden, you know? Shout out to the Rotten Apple. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I love New York. I'm proud to be born and raised in New York. That's all.
Do you own one of those I Heart New York shirts?
No.
Okay.
The closest thing I have to a New York shirt is a Billy Joel shirt that has the outline of Long Island on the back of it.
Well, that's money. But, yeah. All right. Well,
I don't have New York shirts.
I don't got no Peorio shirts. So, all right.
Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.